Holy snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot now.
Hey everyone, welcome along to Trackside with Kokpit with a busy 5-day week schedule ahead. It doesn't get any bigger than the Buildup too. Obviously next Friday, Saturday, not this weekend, the following weekend we look forward to the annual 2025 New Zealand Superstock Teams Chance down in Palmerston North, brought to you by the team at Enzed and Tech as well. But Booker, my friend, after an amazing weekend at the TWS, the World 240s, plus the Aotearoa Ladies Crown Racing, and Rotorua. What a weekend that was, mate.
Oh, it was, yeah, fantastic weekend. It was the weather just timed it right, I suppose. We did miss a couple of races, but at least we got the main events in, and that's what it's all about for that, isn't it? To complete the set. You don't have to go back for another day to try and rerun those main events. So, but what an awesome meeting. What a great crowd both days, mate. The Friday it was chocker. Saturday was chocker. The atmosphere was just pumping. It was awesome, We had a couple of guests of us that, man, did they enjoy themselves as their first time at Rotorua, and that was kind of cool for me, Kins, because we got to see that passion that we all miss, that first time we went to Speedway and first experienced it. That's what I got from those two. That this was like a first time for them of Speedway, and just fantastic to see that, and it got me hyped up a bit, I've got to say, seeing that, with all that crap and negative around the internet, and you see these two people having the time of their lives, like they experienced Speedway for the first time, yet they've been around it for years, and, but yeah, like I suppose that's what Rotorua does to you, that 240s meeting. I mean, it's just, you got, the Brits, the Aotearoa Ladies Crown, the main event, the TWS 240s, it's the whole package is just out the gate.
Yeah, 100% agree with you there, Books. And I'll just quote her words. She called the place the Holy Grail of Speedway because feeling the energy from when the first car came out of the Repocharge, let alone the full-on racing, then the experience down by the club rooms to wrap up the night. Yeah, the excitement was just 1,000% plus, like you say, and they definitely be back next year. That's the event that brings you back. You get the bug. It's no difference to the event in 2 weeks' time. Once you go to experience it, you do the same thing. It's like a virus you can't shake. It just gets you either Trackside or TWS Paradise Valley Speedway for the World 240s, but also for the big Superstock teams. But we'll go back and reflect on what was a wonderful 2 nights. Well done to everyone associated with that event, the Rotorua Club. They got it through, like you say, and look, the weather was up and down and all of this, but we got there in the end. And we're going to start off with a young lady who's been racing for some time. And to think, she was crowned the Aotearoa Ladies winner. The car was on form. She was on form. And yeah, mate, it was all good for Brittany Carpenter.
It was, and mate, yeah, she slowly, got back into it this season. You've seen that progression, Kins, over the meetings where she's just got faster and faster and faster. And yeah, that car was on fire because there was some quick cars out there in that Ladies' Crown. They weren't messing around, and let's face it, they put the show on the Friday night, mate. Hey.
Oh, mate, did they what? They didn't hold back. We saw a few cars, roll and tumble, and there was a real close one there with the young Karina Annan, but she come through unscathed. But they really put on a show, these ladies, and that third heat, they were racing for it. There wasn't as much blocking as such, but they had the foot, the loud pedal down, mate, and they were all on target because obviously Brittany and Kendall went into that final, I think, even on points going into that. But yeah, do they put on a show? Well, she can tell us all about it. She joins us, your newly crowned Aotearoa Ladies winner with a big smile. Hey, Brittany.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. What, you just laughter and the smile says it all, eh? It's a dream come true.
Very much so. Yeah, very happy.
Was there a bit of nerves at getting started at the weekend, Brittany? Because like you hadn't done a lot of meetings before this one, so you've been out the car a bit, or you're just feeling nice and comfortable with the car all set up? Because I mean, it was all set up for you anyway. But how was the nerves
Yeah,
going
I
into
felt
this
pretty
weekend?
comfortable. I felt okay because I'd done the New Zealand's obviously the
Yeah,
weekend prior,
the river
and
charge.
that was a good meeting. So I felt quite confident going into this. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah, come through
Awesome.
doing a hard though down in Wellington for the river charge, but you got there.
I know I thought I had just enough points, but unfortunately I missed out by just a couple. And then yeah, obviously it was at the front of the repechage, so had to get a good start.
When you take a look at the event last weekend for the Friday, Saturday, people hail that as like the New Zealand Ladies Stockcar Championship, basically. It's a hard gig to get into, but just getting through and where you got to get the crown, wow, it doesn't come easy.
Nah, over 6 heats trying to stay consistent is actually really, really hard. I actually blew an axle in the first race, lap 2, but I was lucky enough to finish 10th. But if you have a bad race, normally you aren't getting on the top of the podium.
Yeah.
What is it about, Brittany, for the ladies, the competitive nature? We were talking about it at the intro there from the hits. Oh, hey, there you go. From the the ladies don't hold back. But what is it? They just go hard at. They travel and give it to the ladies. Kudos to them who come up from as far as I remember, Timaru, Christchurch, Nelson. They travel all the way up for it.
They really do. I think we all band together. Women are feistier than men, I think, as well. I think that's why the racing is a bit better.
Feistier.
Best way to put it, I think. The nicest way to put it.
Yeah, that's the nicest way, and hey, when you have you all out there going for it, the crowd loved it. I gotta say, the crowd really enjoyed it because, like I said, the ladies don't hold back. They put you to the wall, and it's not easy. It's a big bloody hit. There were some of those in front of us, Books?
Oh, look, yeah, there was some big hits, man, and it's there's no holds barred. And I remember watching it, the couple of years back, Kins, and we remember it was Sam Lane was jumped in one, and she put that full on hit on that lady in the corner as well. And that was the same place. Another one this weekend, like an identical hit in the same spot. So you certainly feel it through the wall, even with the ladies. But the other thing too is you've got your girls' cars, your gear is all good now. It's there's no real slackers out there any minute. That sort of makes you must have to be a lot more focused now with all the cars sort of on a par.
You really have to look forward to, I think, because there is a lot of that happening. So you've got to be watching the entire track at all times. I think I was lucky to avoid quite a few crashes, which meant that I obviously got higher placing. So yeah, you have to keep your eye on the track a lot.
There's a bit of luck involved in that when you got that many cars and a lot of action going around there as well.
Yeah, and because they didn't get a practice this year, I think that first heat with a few drivers that hadn't actually driven there before, that was a bit interesting, but we all made it, and no one got hurt, which is the best thing.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, especially that one we saw where young Karina Annan unfortunately got collected by the roll cage, but she got up as little as she is, whilst on into the infield there. The car had to be repaired for the next day, and yeah, that's the kind of thing you want to see. Not that incident, but walk away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's the best thing about it. Overall, though, you're just so lucky with Ethan and everyone else around you, your own family and the crew and team. That's what makes things work for the 85G.
Yeah, I'm really lucky. They were working on the car all week. So I booked previous to the New Zealand on it all week, and then they were working on it all week again for the ladies' crown. So I'm very lucky to have them to set it up and get it ready for me. Yeah.
Does your dad come down from Nelson every time you race to help you, or is he living down this way now, or does he make that effort to actually turn up? I keep seeing him at the big meetings. I'm thinking, gee, you do some miles if you're coming from Nelson all the time.
Yeah, so mum and dad come up for the big meetings, and then occasionally throughout the season. Otherwise, I do it with just Ethan, but to help with the kids, because I've got two, obviously, now, so it makes it a little bit harder. So my village of people come and help us every meeting, especially on the double day, and both of us racing meetings.
Yeah. What's it been like since heading back from Rotorua after the big weekend and thinking of what you've achieved with your crowd, and let alone what Ethan achieved as well, in the 240s? What's it been like at the homestead at the moment?
Yeah, it's pretty good. We've definitely filled the trophy cabinet now. It was pretty full before that. I'm glad that mine can be on there now too, instead of just all Ethan's. But yeah, it's been good. It's been really good. But now we're just back into the norm and getting ready for teams.
You have a little bit of bragging rights there, though, with Ethan saying, like, I got one step more than you. Do you, just rub that in a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Very much so.
Yeah. If you only got second, I got first, eh?
That's it. And I got 2 flags.
You got 2 flags. Is he sitting around? Is he, Ethan? Is he somewhere handy?
He's actually putting the kid to bed.
Oh,
so
what a good dad, eh? See?
Hey.
Yeah, so yeah.
Good on you.
That's awesome.
But, just to be part of that and what you've achieved is well done to you, because Miller Theobald actually, what is this? What's in there, Box? What's the comment?
Sorry, did you hear me? I just looked down, the comment come up from Ethan Fafita Rees. My trophies are bigger.
Oh, they actually are too. Even my first is smaller than his second.
Yeah.
But I got 2 and he got 1.
Sorry, kids. I thought, it's funny.
What's happening from now onwards for you race-wise? When are we going to see the 85G out next?
So I'm not too sure exactly when, but we are going to the North Island Superstocks, and they're running as the Ashley Scott Memorial for stock cars at the same time in Gisborne. So we'll head up for that. And then after that, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to try and get to that Nelson Queen of the Clay, which is the South Island version, and try and do that one as well.
Wicked. Look, aside from yourself, what you do on the track, and Ethan and everyone else that helps you out, your family, your crew, anyone else you want to do a shout out to?
Probably all my sponsors. They are amazing. Very lucky, and even just all the help we had from Hartley, etc. at the New Zealands, just hanging around and being supportive is really good. But yeah, mainly my family and my village of people that help us with the kids. Otherwise, we wouldn't actually be able to be out there, both of us. So really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll let you go and go and gloat to Ethan while he's looking after the kids there and doing what he needs to do. And hey, well done once again, from everyone that was here alongside supporting to you. Well done. Congratulations on your achievement. That's something no one can take away from you. That name is etched on the trophy forever until it comes up for grabs next season. Brittany, thank you.
There's a huge amount of support in the comments too for you too, Brittany, that's saying congratulations and well done. So if you get a chance, you can go back through the comments and see all the people saying well done and thanks. And...
Awesome. Thank you. I will. I definitely will.
Awesome.
Thanks, Brittany. Congratulations again.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night.
Later. You too. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Very excited
well done,
win, eh? It'll be funny in there, kids, Ethan and her battling over who's got the bigger trophies and, It's okay. So it cracks me up.
To think about what they've achieved, her with her crown, and then what Ethan got was second at the World 240s. We were there when he won that event a little while back. And, to think about, that's a massive achievement within themselves. So that's pretty cool. Kyle Matthews, how are you, mate? Ams, how you going? Ams will join us throughout the week as well with the latest updates. What Ams will also bring is the latest points update around Superstock teams. As you're aware, this week is the build-up to the big event next Friday and Saturday. Paul Owen, good to catch up with you. Enjoyed you sitting alongside, enjoying that third heat. Jackie Miller, Adele Ashby, Courtney Hatton, Tyson Wooten as well. The Wootens will be hanging out for the Wanderers. They will be joining us at around 8 o'clock. Aside from, of course, our winner who we just had, Brittany Carpenter, the Aotearoa Ladies Crown winner. Of course, the big one for the World 240s. And this guy had the biggest smile. We had his family and some of the supporters sitting in front of Books and I on turn 1, turn 2. Josh Prentice, how are you, mate?
Good, thank you. How about yourselves?
Mate, we're good. We're good.
Yeah. It's,
we're good.
Did you sleep much, mate, since you got the trophy? Did you have a few quieties on the Saturday night there to celebrate that or what?
Oh, yeah, we had a few quiets, and then, when I got some sleep and then up early yesterday and come home and, back to reality today, back to work and carry on as normal, yeah, but nah, awesome weekend.
I was
Josh,
watching. We had Dad in front of us, mate, and he was.
yeah.
I could see that his nerves. I don't know. I think he was probably the nervous person out there, to be honest. I normally watch him. He seems pretty calm, but he was quite nervous for you there. And then we're watching that third heat, and then when you got across the line, he was pretty happy, jumped in the air with a fist up high. So obviously very proud of what you've done.
Yeah, nah, it's quite good to be able to, like, for me, it's quite good to be able to win something like that and give back to the family and the crew, you know, that sacrifice a lot of stuff for me to do this, and like also the Rees family, you know, like without them, I couldn't even do what I do. So like, yeah, no, it was for me. It's a big like real thank you to them. But yeah, no, it's pretty awesome to win such a event like that. And if you look at some of the names on the trophies and that have won it, it's pretty
Yeah.
awesome to be on that trophy.
Hey, you've been riding a high since you're racing. Obviously, you've been a stock car champion. You were 2NZ a few seasons back in Huntley alongside with Asher and Ethan, obviously. And, mate, to get the 240s, has that really honestly sunk in, Josh? You know, you are the TWS World 240 champion after a hard night qualifying 3 cars from a very, very classy field. Each group is up there now. Just to qualify 3 cars, has it really honestly sunk in what you've achieved on Saturday night?
Nah, I don't think it has. Like, really, to be fair, I was really like stoked. You know, like you say, only 3 went through from each group, and the groups are hard. And if you actually look at how many cars missed out that should have been in that final, you were just like, you'd pretty much already thought you'd won it just by qualifying, you know, like, so whatever happened after qualifying, it was a bonus. And no, it hasn't sunk in, but it's a pretty awesome feeling because as soon as I qualify, I'm stoked. Like, whatever happens after that happens, because the caliber of cars out in this day is phenomenal. They're just getting better and better and faster, and it's getting harder and harder to get in these finals events.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. You know, it was tough down there in Nelson with the New Zealand champs, and then let alone to achieve what you did a few weeks later in Rotorua. That's a tough ask, especially like you just said, the caliber of machinery, let alone the skill of the drivers these days to qualify. You know, and to each and one of them, they're qualified and coming through the repechage. That young Jacob Limon Buckroll sneaks on through last 2 repechages. And I think he ended up 4th overall from reading on his Facebook page. But yeah, you got to give it up to every driver out there that qualifies these days. And we talked about not that long ago with the New Zealand stock cars, 200 bloody cars. And holy hell, it's a tough ask. But yeah, well done, mate. Craig Chatfield, hi, Josh. Tracy Vincent, congrats to Brits. The new car's humming. Yeah. Isaac Graham, Michael Rose, Riley Christensen. Wow. They're all in there watching. Hey, Thomas Scott. So you've done that. Honestly, mate, I think Randy asked you off air, where's the trophy and with the kids, or have you had a chance to hold on to it yet, or the kids got a hold of it?
Oh, no, the kids have been playing, looking at it and playing with the flag, but I'm not actually too sure. It's in the house somewhere, but yeah, I literally just got home from work and jumped straight on this. Yeah, I was trying to do it while I was driving and it wasn't really working. So yeah, no.
Must be a good feeling to finally get some success out of the new car, though, mate. I mean, like the other boys with the new cars this year have all sort of had a bit of success, and yours is finally coming. To be fair, probably the big one, you know, like the 240s. I mean, a lot of people treat that like their NZ. You know, they're more keen to have the 240s than the NZ. So it must be a good feeling to know the car's performing for you, this new car.
Yeah, it is. Right from out the box, the cars have been like awesome, but we've been slowly changing things and trying stuff. And you know, we tried some stuff before we went to the New Zealand and I like that, and then we tried some stuff at the New Zealands, but we didn't really get a chance to try it, just for whatever reason it was. And so I actually left my car, some of the stuff that I did at the New Zealand's on the weekend, I left it as it was. And yeah, I couldn't fault the car, just hooked up phenomenally. And yeah, it's just like the confidence in the car is just getting better and better. And yeah, I literally cannot fault these cars. Like, these cars they're just going forward and forward, and I think they'll just keep getting a bit better and better with the more stuff we try. And you know, we're trying some stuff to see if it's working, and if it's not, then, and that's quite good with having all of us having the same cars, because we can all try something and then we can feed off each other and see what each other reckons. So no, it's been real awesome. And yeah, like I say, Pete, Ethan and Ash, you know, I owe a lot to them. They do so much for me, and without them, like, I wouldn't have even been there on the weekend. I wouldn't even have a car to race, you know.
What's
Yeah,
it like
definitely.
having that? I mean, you're very lucky, obviously, with the car, and that, but having that knowledge helping you each weekend, like Peter's brain around Speedway and setting cars up, it must be just. Do you find yourself at all sometimes thinking, shit, that guy knows something? Or, you know, you think, like an Ash, I hear Asher talk sometimes as well. He's very clever on that stuff as well, isn't he? So what's it like for you having those guys helping you do setups and stuff, and that experience?
Oh, it's good. The three of them are, yeah, they're onto it with everything they do. And I've learnt a lot, like, off them, obviously. And you know, like, I do a few things different, and yeah, they ask me about some stuff. But no, it's good. It's I think if you actually look around the whole sport, it doesn't actually matter who you are. If you walk up to them and ask them a question, they'll help anyone. It doesn't matter. On Friday night, you know, we're all running around trying to find bits or help get bits to get stock cars and that back out on track, you know. Like you were saying earlier, there was a lot of carnage on Friday with the stock cars, and there was a lot of wreck gear with those stock cars. So I don't, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they'll help anyone to get anyone out on the track, and I think that's such a good thing, because you know, the classes are staying full. You know, like, there's quite a bit of wreck gear for those stock cars, and if they couldn't get parts to get back out there, then that stock car field would have been a lot less, you know, over the weekend. So, and it goes with the Superstocks and yeah, anything. So, nah, that's good.
Yeah, it does kids like that. What Josh is saying, how they help everyone. It puts some of that bullshit on social media to rest, doesn't it? I mean, Scotty and Ethan and that were helping out Jack, and Pete and Ethan were helping out Jack and Scotty Myers with their cars as well, you know, on Friday night, and all the internet about the battles and the fights. But yet you look in the pits, and there they are, stepping up, giving gearboxes, I think steering boxes for Scotty Myers and Jack Myers and that, to keep them going, even going over and trying to help them figure out what's wrong. And that, to me, is something that the sport I love about the sport, is when people are still helping each other and getting everyone back on the track, which makes it better for us as a spectator. We get to see it, you know, and we've got to appreciate that goes around the pits and all the people that help each other, and forget about all the bullshit.
Oh, 100% correct, Books. You know, we're privy to see all the stuff down in the pits, you know, for those unfortunate fans who sit around the terraces out on the track there. And, you know, it's a Speedway family. We were privy to see that with Mark Costello and everyone helping them out there as well. It's just everyone jumping from the Rumneys, from the Myers crew.
Good
When you
burgers
see
in the
that,
Costello camp, mate.
mate, tell me about it, you know. But yeah, it just says, you know, it's one big family. And like you said, they want to get the cars out on the track because the fans want to see them out there. For you, especially though, Josh, winning the 240s. Look, as you mentioned, they help you out with the Rees. Ethan Rees comes home second. His trophy's bigger than Brittany's. He said that on the chat there. Then, of course, Scott Tenner. What does it mean for you, you know, to have Ethan and Scotty alongside you, second and third?
Oh, it's awesome, mate. Like, especially Efi, he was going so well on the weekend, you know. And then Scotty, you know, he's had a few bad runs lately, so it's so good to see his luck change. You know, qualified at the New Zealand and blew his diff, and on that Sunday in the second race, you know. So no, it's good to see them on the podium, and yeah, like I say, it was still anyone's in that last heat to go, and I just had a lot of luck go my way, and it paid off, and yeah, so stoked.
All right, mate. Well, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes in regards to your crew. There's your family, your friends, your sponsors that you say thank you to. But now you focus on, and we'll catch up with you towards the end of the week. Some of the team from the Gisborne Giants, the team has been announced. So 2 weeks' time, you've got another focus, another job to do with the Giants, mate. And you're doing any racing this weekend or weekend off?
Nah, not this weekend. It's straight into teams prep now. My mind's already switched for teams in 2 weeks' time. Obviously, everyone wants to try and clinch that top spot. So I'll be going through the car thoroughly and making sure everything's 120%. And so yeah, after I hop off here, I'll go out and it'll start tonight. Yeah, to get the car ready for 2 weeks' time. And then after teams were quite busy anyway, so.
How did the young fella go with his motocross this weekend, mate? You didn't get to see that, did you? But I suppose, was he proud of you when he heard you won the 240s, mate? Was he pretty stoked?
Yeah, he was. And yeah, unfortunately, like, so usually Woodfall's this weekend coming, so it's always the week before teams, but this year it clashed, and unfortunately he went to Moto, and I took the young, his brother away to Rotorua, and we went on our mission. So yeah, he went good, he had fun, so that's the main thing. And yeah, we'll regroup, get ready for 2 weeks' time, and then yeah, try and get a job done there if we can, and yeah, see what we can do.
That's awesome,
All right,
mate. Because it must be tough, you know, when you think Josh's got to go compete with that, and yet he supports his boy so well with the motocross, and his son had to go and do motocross, and I think it's cool that his boy does motocross and gets into it. So complete opposites, but when you think about it, maybe he'll be into a Superstock one day too, Josh, because that's how Pete started, wasn't it? He started in motocross and thought it was safer to jump in a stock car.
Oh, he keeps telling me, a few weeks ago, it's 365 days, Dad, until I can race a mini stock. So yeah, he's a year away. So yeah, well,
10 years, to jump into it. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we'll be into it. Yeah.
Wicked, bro. That's cool. That's cool, as you know, and that's just the family side of things. Well done, Josh. You know, from all your family, your crew, everyone that follows you, that supports you, your sponsors, well deserved, mate. And keep smiling. Now the focus changes for 2 weeks' time with the Giants. Enjoy the rest of your night. Go and have some dinner and jump in the shed, and we'll catch up later on, eh, bro?
Yeah, so thank you very much for everything you do, and yeah, big thanks to all my sponsors. Like, without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. And yeah, my family and my crew. You know, my crew worked tirelessly and give me an awesome race car to race. So yeah, no, big ups to all them that make it possible.
Oh, that's awesome, a quick question before you go. So, what's the deal if you get invited to the England? Do you reckon you'd do it, or you're not sure, or what's have you thought about that? Now you won the 240s, I suppose you that gives you the to race over there.
Yeah, like, I haven't really talked about it fully. I think Sam's gonna get in touch with me this week, maybe with some info on that. Obviously, it's something everyone probably wants to do. I know that I always said it, like, it's always been a bucket list on mine. But yeah, we'll definitely have a look at it and then make a decision. Obviously, it'll come down to financial and that whether we can do it. But I'd definitely be keen to look at going. Yeah, and I didn't really think I'd win the 240, so I probably haven't thought about it too much. But yeah, I suppose it's something to look at now, and a lot of people have already said you should take the opportunity because it might not come around again. So yeah, no, it's definitely something I'm going to look at. But yeah, I'll just wait to get some info, and I probably won't really I've got teams in 2 weeks, and that's my main focus at the moment, and then I'll reassess after that.
Cool.
Excellent, bro. Excellent. Well done. Well, hey, what you've achieved, it's outstanding. Just to qualify, like you say, you were proud and happy to do that, but to walk away as the World 240s champ. Congrats to you and everyone involved, Josh, and enjoy the week ahead, bro, and build up for the team's champ. So we'll catch up with you later.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Josh.
Josh Prentice there, and World 240 winner over the last Friday and Saturday, especially on the Saturday night.
I'm sure we can probably help with an auction or something for him, mate, like we did Asher that time at Palmier. And if he has to go, I see Maru's just put up the old donator picture as a to donate people. I'm sure he'd get the support to get over there. You really want to see these guys to be able to get over there and compete over there for that Aikens. I think it's an awesome opportunity. Like one of the drivers we've got coming up, Regan, he's done it over there. Randy's done it over there, and it's and all the drivers talk about it. So yeah, it'd be a good opportunity.
Oh, definitely once in a lifetime opportunity. If you get that chance, we'll do anything we can here at Trackside on Kokpit with the GARAGE16 to help out, like Booker said. But it's all focusing on the build-up to obviously next Friday, Saturday. Yeah, for those traveling on Waitangi Day, Thursday to Palmerston North, the build-up for the big 2025 Enzed New Zealand Superstock teams. There's a bit of a look if you haven't yet checked up on our Facebook page how things are going to roll out over the next 5 days, including today. The teams have been announced. If you jump around on the social media, you will find already some of these teams have been announced. Just off the top of my head, the Rebels, the Warriors, the Hawkeyes, the Giants, and there's an ongoing flow with the Suck It Up Eagles, plus the British Lions have been announced as well. The other news that's come through, obviously, Jordan Deere was speaking tonight at 7 p.m. Hands down, one of the nicest guys in the Speedway sport. He's always approachable, as Ams writes up here, but whānau will always come first, and Speedway will always be there when he returns. So there you go. He's made the announcement to step away from behind the wheel and take a bit of retirement and spend time with the family. So there you go. The whānau will always come first, and there's always going to be time for him to jump back behind the wheel. So that's where things are with young Jordan. He's just waiting to see whether or not he'll be in the Panthers or what's going to go on down there as we build up for the next 2 weeks for teams. But we'll get into books.
Sorry, kids. I'll just quickly say also that to people watching, we are doing our competition again this year for the young kiddies, where a young kiddie can win a chance to get on the Grand Parade with their favourite team and hang out with their favourite team in the pits before racing. So we'll do that competition again like we did last year. That competition will go up next Monday. So we've also just got to confirm all the teams. Most of the teams have said yes already, and I'm sure they all will agree again this year because they all liked that last year. So some young kiddie, boy or girl, will get a chance to win a chance to be with their favourite team in the Grand Parade and spend some time with them beforehand, and probably a little merch pack from each team. So that's pretty cool too, kids.
Oh, definitely. That's what it's about, the kids, and I had the experience to having the young boy from down Christchurch who won, and he sat with me inside a car in the parade, and had a bit of a buzz. Glenn Tamatea, thank you, bro. If you're going to donate some pictures to auction off, always appreciative of that.
Kids, they've just said here that Jordan announced that he's the captain of the Mustangs.
Oh, okay, I didn't catch that part on the line.
So everybody's telling us here. So there you go. That's awesome. That will sort that rumor out.
If he's captain of the Mustangs, he's not in the Panthers. So there you go. You got one driver for the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Go. It's good news. All right, let's bring in the All-Stars, books.
Yeah, mate, 100%. Let's get them in here.
All right, Randy T and Larry Gonigan.
Larry.
Hey, Randy. Hey, Larry.
Hey, guys.
Kia ora.
Let's go.
Randy, let's just quickly bounce back to last weekend, mate. In your mind, 240s to qualify, just an achievement within itself.
Yeah, for sure. You know, whenever it's top 3 or top 4, it's just to qualify for that top group's a huge feat. And then once you're there, like Josh said previously, that anything else is a bonus. We had a few car issues on the second night, but just to be in that parade and that startup lap and be part of it, we were pretty stoked with the weekend regardless.
Well done, bro. Well done. Well deserved. Hey, Cody, mate, what's been happening with your little racing world? You just been racing around the Auckland track, or you been traveling, or what's been going on, bro?
I just been mainly racing around Auckland. I'm mainly focusing on my apprenticeship at the moment to get qualified. I'm probably about 6 months away, so I'll kind of put racing to the side. But apart from teams, obviously, I'd love to be in the team. But just been racing around Auckland, haven't really done any big meetings.
What's your apprenticeship?
Sparky, electrician.
Oh, yeah. Good on you, eh? Always need an electrical component when it comes to teams racing, mate. You know, there's something you can't always have auto electricians around the bloody team all the time. But obviously, after 240s, Randy, the focus now, since we've got you two here, is the Auckland Allstars in the big build-up.
Yeah, for sure. It's like Josh said as well, the mindset changes pretty quickly. Like once that meeting's done, you're sort of wondering how many beers you have that night because you just come straight home and you get into that car on Sunday hard out and start your prep straight away. And that's what we've done as well. We just got home straight into the water blaster and on the hoist, strip it all apart, and you just make sure everything's perfect because you don't want to let the team down.
Cody, that's the last thing you don't want to do, mate. You know, we remember your antics in Auckland, and it was a tough gig for one of your members back then of the All-Stars. But, mate, you turned it on when it comes to teams racing, Cody. You live for it.
Yeah, love it, eh? And as I say, like the past 2 weeks, I haven't really raced, so I've just been getting through the car completely. Do not want to have that happen, because it's all on you. I just want to be the best I can on that team's race car, 100%, me 100%, and just it is what it is,
Like, Cody, when you got the likes of Randy, Booker and I know what Randy can do when it comes to teams. He can just turn it on. I would guess you learn from people like Randy, Gary Lonergan, and many others who've been there for a long time. Plus, with your dad and your family, mate, you just got to take.
Yeah, well, obviously, like Randy and Gary, Jamie, they've all been there before. They know exactly what to do. They've been unreal role models for me. Not so much Crago, but I think Randy especially has been so good to me. I've learnt so much from him and Gary and Jamie, so I feel like it'll be good. I feel like this year's the year for sure.
I don't like the draw, to be honest. I'm a little bit nervous about the draw at teams. It's taking on the Hawkeyes, It's how's that, Randy? Your last, it's going to be your last team, so obviously you're going to really soak it in, I would imagine, this year. But for your last teams of qualifying, going up against like the Hawkeyes, does that make it a little bit more special for you for teams? It's just another memory that's going to be embedded in there.
Yeah, definitely. I don't really look at sort of grudge matches or whatnot, but just happy to face anyone. Don't really care, but yeah, it'd be good to get one over them and then leave the country. Same as the Levines, they're facing Wellington as well, so it'd be good to get one over them too and leave the country.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean like a grudge match. I just mean because you've been Hawke's Bay most of your life, So I was just thinking, is it a bit more special in that instance of it, Yeah,
I don't really sort of think about stuff like that, I suppose. It's just good to see them getting a few young guys in the team. Real cool to see Reggie P jump in and help them out and step in for the Hawkeyes. I'm pretty sure he's going to have a huge teams racing career ahead of himself. He's always there or thereabouts qualifying, and he's done pretty well in the Maulers previously. So they're definitely the sort of team that a bit of luck on their side, they'll string it together for sure.
And that's what you need, Randy, in teams racing. It's got to be lady luck on your side because, after so many laps, that last corner, anything is possible.
Yeah, anything is possible, but when you're out in the shed, working till late at night, there's no luck involved with that. All the boys need to do everything it takes to earn the luck on the day. And when it comes together, you don't really get any damage. When the Hawkeyes won those couple of years, I think we all got through to the finals and we had like one flat tire the whole weekend amongst the team almost. It was just, you can't even imagine that stuff happening. But when luck's there, it's definitely there for the team that wins.
What are your best memories from last year? Cody? I mean, you
to be
sort of
honest,
shined a bit, didn't you? Everyone was really impressed with what you did, and you had some big moments.
I wouldn't
I
really
don't
say it was
know.
me. It was just getting the team
No,
gelling
I
together.
mean, I'm talking about Cody.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nah, honestly, it was just a blur. Like that whole weekend was just, yeah, it was a surreal feeling, I think, for me. But it took a while to sink in about everything that happened, I guess. So I kind of got home and was kind of thinking, I was like, wow, what an unreal weekend. And since then, I've just been thinking about Palmy teams. Like that's all I want to do is just teams racing.
Well, we talked to Randy a few build-up shows ago, and we asked him what it was like for the Grand Parade and his first ever Grand Parade, and he told us he was all barred up. So, what was your first Grand Parade like, mate? How was it? How was that experience last year going out for that? Because that's something special in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, it was just surreal. It was a surreal feeling, I guess. Seeing all these people in the stands, they're here to see some carnage, I guess, and you're part of it. Never really thought of it like that because I was always in the stands watching all the drivers go around, and it's just, roles reversed, I guess, and I'm just grateful to be in there.
I suppose for you, the excitement's being announced in the team first and foremost. But I reckon, once you're in, I'm guessing you're going down in the big bus. You still got the big bus?
Yeah, it's not Jake the bus anymore. We got I think it's called Beth now. It's another bus,
yeah.
but we've done exactly the same thing to it. And yeah, the road trips down there are surreal because
Yeah.
Craig goes up there, absolute goober as he is, just singing along, listening to all the music. So it's a really good trip down there, about 7 hours, but it's just so much fun.
Yeah, you're mostly going to add on another hour with the detour around Desert Road now, with all the bloody roadworks. But I think that's where it starts, the big travel. Knowing you're going to Palmy, once you start rolling into Palmy, you know what's going to hit you because you'll see the fans, you'll feel the atmosphere around the town when you drive through, when you get to your destination where you're staying. Then you get down and park up where you put the cars on display. You get the mass thousands of people turn up in the bloody square. She pretty well starts there, doesn't it, for you?
Yeah, it's crazy the amount of people show up. But we've always had this one song that we play as soon as we're pulling in to the track. It's "Are You Ready" from AC/DC. From that video that came out ages ago, I've just been watching it since, and that song has a lot of memories to it, and we play that every single time before we enter the track.
Oh, wow. Sure. Randy, that's the hype you hear from this young man, Cody, and we were watching him last year, and Kitty was on form to maybe win. Is it the Spike Richardson Trophy as well? But what's it like for you? You've done it with the Hawke's Bay team, you're with the Allstars, obviously. You still get the hype and you still feel the buzz?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. There's been nothing more rewarding than being with the All-Stars and just the final seasons. Last season, we're just slowly climbing the ladder each season. And talking about luck before, poor Cody with that gear stick, luck just wasn't on our side that time. But we had that race and being involved with Auckland coming up through the ranks has been pretty special in itself. Especially once we got Huntley and Auckland on the trophy board. That was pretty cool. And seeing the emotion and sort of Gary Lonergan's old man and Jamie Ferguson and Jeff Cook, the Auckland stalwarts, it meant lots to them. And to see this team progressing every season's been real cool.
Yeah, no, exactly. I've watched it over the years, and no doubt Books has as well. We've seen the Auckland of from there, and then back up there. And last year, what the team done was outstanding. There was credit to everyone that's associated with the team. And then, of course, you roll on the success at the teams nats. And like you say, your guys are on a high there after Huntley. And yeah, it's good to see the team in a good space. What you looking at there, Books? What's on the old comments? You're looking at
I
something?
just have a look. People asking questions and saying, obviously the supporters of Auckland and what they, we get all the supporters each one. There's who's the other? Someone said, who's that other guy beside Randy? Because it's Larry Gonigan, and someone's told him who it really is. You're confusing everyone, Cody. But yeah, just a lot of support for them. Mike Pugh's talking about.
But he's the one with the tattoo.
Oh, Mikey.
Yeah.
Mikey had the tattoo when they won.
That's right, yeah.
That's Mike.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
You
that's right. I
mentioned they
remember
went-
that now. He showed you, didn't he?
Yeah.
On
I took a photo when I was at Huntley. Yeah.
That's commitment, isn't
Yeah.
it, for you boys? I tell you, I've still got my that you guys gave me last year.
Oh, there we
Oh
go.
There we
yeah,
go. See,
flash.
Autographed, eh?
autographed by the team. It was very humbling to be given that. It was very cool actually. It's so I've got that. I was going to wear it tonight, but then I thought people might think that I'm getting biased or something, or
Yeah, fair
in
enough.
our position we have to support everyone, and then I get a bit biased when my Hawkeyes come on, but that's because I'm a club man, So but I support all. I think whoever wins teams champs, they deserve it, because you just don't have any shit cars, so to speak, at teams champs anymore. Everybody's got good gear. All the drivers are great racers. Everybody that's there deserves to be there, and if you can win it, I mean, not to say you got to be the best, you beat the best. So, it's no easy feat now, is it? I mean, and so whoever wins it is well deserving.
Yeah, 100%.
Mate, what's going on with your car, Randy? Mr. Mucker Motorsports is having some fun with us. I see him drawing on some tennis balls and everything going on.
Yeah, so he's full rip shit and bust getting into the old Superstock raffle, which is pretty cool to be involved in for my last few meetings. So he's got all that set up and running on his Mucker Motorsport page. He's gonna raffle Spanky off. So get on there and buy some merch and get yourself some tickets into the Spanky raffle. Probably pretty good car to win. If it's you only put $10 into it, you could get at least $65,000 back. It's how can you not get involved with that? So he had his video and photo guys there at Rotorua at the 240s on the weekend, just to get a few action shots and just get the momentum going a little bit. I would say he's going to have a little bit of that at Palmy as well. The guys just pumping the promotion of it and getting it going. And from my perspective, sort of to Benji, I didn't really know him very well before all this, but the effort he puts in to raffle off stuff like this in Speedway, at the end of the day, it's still putting Speedway up on a pedestal and promoting our sport. And anyone that's willing to throw their money into Speedway and that, you got to rank them pretty highly with what they're doing. He is just trying to sort of do something different instead of working your 8 till 5 o'clock job. And I was just hopefully that he can get the volume of people keen on it in New Zealand. Like you can see it happening in Australia and America with like Whistling Diesel and the likes of those guys. You can see his vision, but he's just promoting it to try and make it happen.
Oh, it's a bloody good thing when you do it like that. And, it's hats off to what he does. He's done it previously with another car, obviously. And, kudos to him and what they do. And, mate, to be honest with you, Randy, I am surprised no bugger out there bought Spanky, because it's a
that blew my
tried and
mind.
true car.
Blew my mind. Top car, and no one wanted to buy it, and it wasn't even expensive.
And if I won the lotto, I would have been ringing you up, mate.
Oh, someone turned the lights off.
It was pretty frustrating, to be honest, having to drop the price. But it is what it is, and that's today's market. So it's better to be out there getting raced by someone else instead of sitting in my shed collecting dust. Someone else can have some enjoyment out of it and go hard.
So I see something on the Facebook too. The Auckland team are doing some fundraising. What's that about, guys? Who wants to talk about that? I did see something about your team doing some fundraising or something.
I know a bit about it. If you don't want to do it, Cody.
You go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I'm fine.
So usually one of our sponsors for the team just pays a good amount of money for the spare room at our motel. And that's sort of his sponsorship to stay off the team for the weekend and put some money in the team account. So this year he can't come, and they just decided to auction it off online. So we're hoping to get it's actually a bit hard because everyone going to Teams Champs already has accommodation organised. So trying to find someone at the last minute to pay sort of decent money for a motel room is a bit hard because they're obviously not coming to Teams Champs anyway. But it's like Teams Champs. We get there on Thursday and we have a big dinner and barbecue together and connect all the barbecues together at the motel and just have a good catch up, and then Friday you're just involved with everything with us if you want to be, going down to the square and flags and banners in the parades, and then after the racing each night another feed and a barbecue back at the motel. We've just got such great team camaraderie, and for anyone with a bit of motorsport sense, it's pretty cool to be involved with.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Cody,
So sorry, kids, go.
I'm gonna ask you this one, Cody. Have you got team merch? Tell me you know.
Have I got team merch?
Yeah, for Auckland Allstars. Have you got team merch down in Palmy?
I actually don't know, to be honest. I think we have some coming.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we got some.
You think, oh, Dad and Mum would be there coaching you in the background or something, making sure you get it all right, mate.
Nah, I'm gone now. They're racing with Tiana. She's racing tonight, and I was meant to be there, but you know, I'm in here.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Is that why your
Um,
dad's not on behind you?
Yeah,
Yeah, you normally there, eh,
I'm
Randy?
on here for you guys. I'm on here for you guys, so you know.
Yeah. I'll tell you
That's what
one
I
thing,
do.
you're on by yourself and your internet's working properly this time, so it must be Dad that's the problem.
Hey, I'm sitting right next to the router, so if it goes out, not happy at all.
Well, you got to tell Dad, stop looking at those bloody websites, mate. That's the problem. That's the deal. Bloody hell, we know what your dad's like. So
Yeah, I
we
reckon.
know that Randy's driving Spanky. What car are you driving for the teams there? Everyone's got some questions in their tri-rails. What's going on, mate? What car are you driving?
What, me?
Yeah.
Same one as last year. It's
There you go.
the old 4W from yonks and yonks ago, sitting in a container. We picked it up. It's tri-rail, beautiful car. It's only done 12 meetings before I raced it, so it's straight as. So, into it.
So, how do people bid for this room, Randy?
Just go on the Auckland Allstars Facebook page, and I think it's the top paragraph, the one listed at the top anyway, and you just jump into the comments there, comment your bid. There's already like 4 or 5 bids on there. I think it's just sitting over $1,000. Like to sort of get around maybe $2,000 for it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Someone might get a good deal, you know, food, accommodation, and being involved with the
Tickets
parade.
as well.
That's a
Get
cheap weekend.
tickets too,
Oh,
everything.
you get tickets into the track as well.
Tickets.
Yeah,
Well,
tickets
listen,
as well.
people, if you're watching this, if you think about that, Team Champs tickets plus a motel plus all that food and everything. If you had to do that anyway, it'd cost you a couple of grand, I would imagine. Anyway, so get your bids in and get amongst it and support your Auckland All Stars, and even if you don't become an Auckland All Star fan and get behind it, because I'm sure it'll be a hell of an experience with these lads, because there'll be a laugh a bloody minute between the lot of them. Aikens.
Oh, definitely, Books, you know, and hey, why not get there? Every little bit of support is going to help, especially with this team. And, you know, what we're talking about, if you just have a quick look at that, race fans, there it is.
Oh,
Man,
here
that
we go.
was click, and you get
Oh,
to
you
see it
found
straight
it, got
away.
it there.
Straight away. So that's where you'll find all the information, and it's all about preparation, ensuring the team can go to Palmer representing, obviously, their track back up there in Auckland, sponsors, crews, the loyal supporters. So jump on board. It's at the top of their Facebook page. Like
And if you can't find the Facebook page, the page you're on now, ours, watching this on, if you look at our post just below this live stream, it'll say 2 drivers from Auckland All-Star Superstock team, and if you click on that, it'll go straight to their page. So easy as that to find it. Just jump on our page, click the Auckland All-Stars Superstock team, and that'll take you straight to their page, and happy bidding.
Cheers for that, mate.
all good. Mark, you know Mark Desmond, Cody, do you know Mark?
I know Mark, yeah. What did he say?
He said, need to get, tell Cody to get a trim.
I'm not getting rid of this moustache till 5 years away,
All right, bro.
at least.
Look, Tina's watching. I
And
need to
Dad.
get one. She must... Yeah, and Dad, they're all watching.
All right,
I'll
Cody,
get one.
your dinner is
Tina.
ready.
Is it ready? Oh, no. Far out.
Oh,
Jordan
well, I
Houston.
mean, have you guys got your sponsors? You want to give a shout out to all your sponsors, or anyone?
Yeah,
Did you do that,
list of
Cody?
the-
Randy's got it.
Of course he is.
Yeah, so we've got a new team naming rights sponsor this year. We met Safe Storage a couple seasons ago, and they kept coming along on our rolls when we had a few wins there. And so yeah, Safe Storage Auckland, they're our naming rights sponsors for this season. And then we've got our trusty previous sponsors from previous years: Cargo Coordinators, Welding Technology, Fools and Horses Ale House, Turner's Panel Beating and Painters, Above All Electrical, Vision Designs, Belly and Mitzi Wreckers, King Signs and the Ashton family, Aztec Motel Palmy, Linton Engineering, and Tarrant Contracting.
Awesome.
Thanks to all those guys for helping us get to Palmy.
can't do without your sponsors, mate. And there's the commitment of everyone else behind the scenes and the sheds as well, doing the big nights, getting the car all ready, or cars in this case, ahead of the big event. Mate, anything else you want to say, Cody, before we wrap it all up with you two?
I'm sweet. I just want to say a big thank you to Lance Gribble, especially Conzo, Dad. 100%. Dad does so much on the car for me. He's always been there. He's always done so much. He pays for most of the stuff, and I really appreciate him. Without him, obviously, I wouldn't be racing. So big shout out to those guys. Really, they've been so much help leading up to this Palmy teams.
Yeah. And
Awesome.
for you, Randy, anything you want to do a shout out to anyone?
Yeah, just looking forward to catching up with everyone in Palmy. It's been a bit of a quiet season in Auckland with a couple of rainouts. But yeah, looking forward to seeing all the fans, the crew, and the families, and just getting together on the Thursday night at the motel and let the hype begin. Let's get into it.
Well, look, we do appreciate you two representing the Auckland All-Star. You two are the very first of the ranks to roll up our big build-up to the 2025 Enzed New Zealand Superstock tents coming up next Friday, Saturday. Head down Waitangi Weekend to Palmerston North and bring it on. Boys, appreciate you two taking time to join us. Safe travels, all the best, and I'll catch up with you boys down there in Palmy, eh?
Sweet. Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Go
guys.
the All-Stars. Mucka, yeah. Go the All-Stars.
Cheers, boys.
All right, see you later. There we
See you,
go,
boys.
Randy
Thank you.
T and Larry Gonigan. You go.
What are you doing, kid? You got it sorted?
There we go. There we go. And Mummy. Look, Cody forgot Mummy.
In fact,
And
Mummy,
Mummy.
yeah, he didn't do that. Just Dad. He'll get in trouble now.
Oh, and Mummy. Forgot about Mummy.
That's a pretty good prize to auction for, Kins, when you think about the big picture of things. That's a hell of a team's experience to have, I think, for the weekend. You get to go with your favourite team, if it's your favourite team, and hang out with them at the motel, and you just know 100% that those guys will just look after them and treat them so well, eh? Be well worth your bloody money.
Oh, definitely, Books. That experience to win that alone at one of the biggest events on the Speedway calendar. It's hailed as the greatest on dirt, the greatest show on dirt. We'll catch up and talk more around this tomorrow when Bruce Robertson joins us. Obviously busy tonight up there in Auckland with the New Zealand Street Stock Champs, but also I will catch up with Shane Dewar as well, part of the sponsors. They've had many years associated with this event. But like you say, go and jump on the All-Stars page. Give it a shot, because this is what memories are made of. You think the action on the track is cool? Wait till you get involved with a team and you get to mix and mingle, hang out with them. Those will be memories you will have forever. It's no different to what Booker related to earlier on around the kids winning their prize. So from Monday next week, we will do details. Booker will post up all the information. I can still hear the smile. I can still see the smile from the young boy from Christchurch. His parents are Speedway fans down in Christchurch. This young boy got the opportunity to join me in the Grand Parade, and it's created that memory forever. So that's what we're about, creating good times, great memories.
That's right, and lots of positive, mate. That team's weekend's going to be out the gate, man. It's I think it's going to be great. All the teams there, and look, you can be passionate about your team, and you can go, I want them to beat that team and knock them down, but don't make it personal and attack these other drivers. Just celebrate the event and celebrate what we get to watch, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. Just having a great spectacle put in front of us. These guys have got $100,000 plus cars, and they're going out to destroy them in front of us. Show some appreciation. It's that simple. Yeah,
hard out, Books. All right, we better head on down and head to what they call Mulu Land, but the home of the bells, which we will hear ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling when they arrive. The cowbells will be going to town, because they're representing the mighty Waikato Wanderers, the Hutley Speedway track as well. It doesn't get any better than these two gentlemen. Hey, look at them. Look at this.
Look at them. They're pretty relaxed there, aren't they, Kins, eh?
Yeah.
Lads.
Hey, boys, how are you?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, look at you, eh? Bloody look at this, just chilling out, because you two are in the Wanderers team, obviously. Who's that is that Tony's hand in the background?
No, it's Jay. We kicked Tony out.
Boys, what's it like? What's it like to be named in the Wanderers team? You know, what's going through the feeling at the moment? Let's start with you, Jeff, first.
Yeah, no, definitely was pretty surreal today. Obviously, when the post got put up, the countdown is officially started. That's for sure. And but no, it's mean. It's it's a massive opportunity, obviously, for myself, and pretty grateful to have the opportunity and go and do it with some mates and go and have a good time, bro. It's what it's all about. Go and have a laugh, bro. Go and have some fun.
Yeah, listen to that. Laughter and fun. But Matt, you know, you've been there before with the team, obviously. And what's Jeff got himself into, bro?
Oh, you'll soon find out in a couple of weeks, eh?
Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's all rolling. Oh, look, Michael Rose. Yes, Jeff, you're on. Everyone's just chilling up the H boys.
Don't read the comments. Don't be.
Hey, Steve, good to catch up with you two mates and rode to Vegas last weekend. Next season, Sam and Mike, Samantha, Kiss Mike Harvey will be in Palmy. Yeah, mate, bring that one on. If
I
you
need to
thought
see
last
that one.
weekend, they need to see it. All right, there will be a
So
buzz.
how's the build up going for you guys? Like, what's the plan for you to get the team gelling together for the because it's a big event, Palm, and we often talk about what teams do to get that camaraderie going, because if it's all good in the camp, they generally excel on the track as well. So what are you guys doing as a team, as a build up to this, to get yourselves all gelled together?
Oh, definitely just obviously building a camaraderie between one another is a huge thing at the moment. Like, as you know, it's a fresh team and we're all in this for the same reason. And at the moment, it's just trying to make sure we're all in it for the same reasons and we're all going to go have a good time, bro, and put a show on, and whatever happens, happens, man. So it's that's the easiest way of putting it, I guess, man. Is, we all know what we're in for. Now it's just I know for myself personally, it's pretty good having Hachi on there, bro, and he sort of leads the reins, bro, and then after that we all follow suit, and if we can put our jobs off and do what we all need to do, well, then the rest is just a good time.
That's exactly right, eh? Hey, mate, you know, when you think about what you got to do out there, the team have got to gel, because that's how you want to get the win first.
Yeah.
And the first night's always over points, which is tough. You got to try and get it at least 1, 2. And if you get the 1, you get the 100 points, obviously. But if you can get another car, bloody microphone gets me. But anyway, when you get one car home to get the 100 points and get another, you got to maximize those points on the first night to get through to the second night.
Yeah, 100%. As long as everyone does their jobs and, you know, should be all right. Just do our best.
I'll just quickly interrupt, Ken, sorry. But I just blocked a guy, Sabah, whoever your frickin' handle is, putting up fake links for people. If you ever see a link in our comments, people, or a link on our page, it's fake. We don't do that. Someone's just tried to get people to sign up to a fake Teams Champs page. So I've just blocked him and he's gone. So
We're all for
sorry about that,
sponsorship,
people
bro.
that are watching. I hope you didn't click on his comments. But yeah.
What was that, Jeff?
I said we're all for sponsorship. Do they want some tickets?
Hey, Dave, look, if when's the Wanderers team get announced? When's it officially getting announced?
Oh, should be over the week, I think. They're just doing it one by one during the week. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So, Dave, just be patient. You can see 2 of the team. There's another 4 more to be announced as well. Just to give you the heads up, the team we catch up with tomorrow, 1 of the teams, well, actually, no, 2 of the teams. Busters have been just announced as well, their team. And we got the Rebels on tomorrow. Mike Harvey, yep, can't wait. Bring on next year Thomas Scott, up the H. Isaac Graham, yes, boys. That little 6. Hey, that little 6 will be screaming its bloody head off around Palmy.
I loves it, eh, bro?
Yeah, it loves it. Everyone's got. Oh, I see what you're talking about, Books. I've just seen it.
Yeah, I just got rid of it all. It shouldn't be there now. So, like, with the with Palmy, like, You're looking forward to like the Grand Parade's just as big as the event is and the square. You guys looking forward to that part too? I mean, it's all part of it and the experience. I mean, does it make it a bit more exciting knowing you're going to be doing all that together as well?
Yeah, that whole day's a pretty good day. I like displaying the cars, and you got the square, and then obviously the Grand Parade is a big day, but it's all part of it, eh, Max? Makes the day, I guess.
Yeah, just prior to that day, like Book alluded to, putting the cars on display, I understand, because I'm going to be able to commentate at Huntley Speedway this Saturday night. You guys have got a bit of a special thing going on, meet the drivers, meet and greet session going on?
Yeah, we'll have all the cars there Saturday night. I think we're going to do some hot laps and just an extra night for a quick skid, I guess, before Palmy. Make sure we're good to go.
The best thing about that too, Kinser, it's only $20 entry to get in, which is, how can you not complain about that? $20 to go watch some speedway racing, you know, and meet these fine fellas, eh? For $20.
Hey.
Hey?
What more could you ask for it, man?
Oh, wow.
Hey, what could go wrong for $20?
Right, you know, I'm going to put you guys on the spot, so I'm going to get you guys to come and join me up in the commentary box on Saturday. We're going to have a chat about the Wanderers. We're going to build a hype up around the fans that sit there on the embankments and get this bloody thing going, you know. Let's get the fans down there, and look, you'll be there for the meet and greet, and there you go. You can come and join me in the bloody commentary box, and we'll have a little bit of a chat. This bloody guy in those links.
No serious yarn, bro, and then we'll be sweet.
So does race a lot of the teams? A lot of teams don't race the weekend before teams. Like they don't, you know. But you guys talk about an extra skid out. Does that sort of put your preparation behind a bit? Because there must be a big preparation involved getting ready for teams champs and like every night in the shed. Does racing this weekend does that sort of put you behind the eight ball a little bit, do you think, or you just think, oh, we're just going to go out there and come back and tighten some bolts and she'll be okay?
Yeah, it just means you got to give it another wash, I guess, and quick bolt check, but you know, pretty much ready to go now. So
it's definitely a combination, bro, because like how you say, it adds to the prep, but on the other side of it, like Kinser just said, it's also trying to build the hype, you know, like it's a massive atmosphere, it's a massive event, it's massive effort, you know, by the people in the background, the drivers, the whole lot, man. So to have the opportunity to sort of take the cars there one more time and build the atmosphere and get the bells ringing, bro, and get them all behind us is definitely a huge part of it, you know, like that's definitely a big part of it, man, is to it's definitely a huge part of it, man. It's you know, at the end of the day, without the support and without the fans, without the everything, then you don't go and do the stupid things that we do, I guess, is the other side of it.
I must say, I love the club, and I love the way Huntley looked after me and Kinser always do, reading the team, but those bloody cowbells, man. And then Kinser say, these cowbells do book his headed and everybody gets louder and louder with them. I think he says that just so you guys, because your porters get louder and louder with the cowbells, but yeah, it's certainly been a joy supporting your club the last couple of years, isn't it, Kinser? Huntley can get behind Huntley and helping as much as we can to do what we can, and it's going to be great to see you guys at teams, and we'll show you just as much support as anyone else. So yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys up there and making a statement this year.
This weekend, bro, so people can get the bells ringing this weekend, bro, trained up for next weekend. So. Hey, you think it's bad now, bro? It's coming.
He'll probably video it and send it to me, eh?
Yeah, with pleasure.
We'll get us our own bells box. We'll get our own bells. Ding, ling, 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 ling. But it's around that fun. It's around the hype, because when you think of the Wanderers team itself, you know, there was that little break that they did have. And when they came back, we got to hear all the bells back a couple of seasons ago. And then the Lions turned up. We got to all hear Coronation Street once again. And hey, you know, it was just the hype of it. And that's what we need to get behind this event, is the hype. Because these men and lady, if she's in the team, you know, they put all the entertainment on the track. When they commit to teams, they commit 110%. There's the work in the sheds with the crew. There's the family commitment. There's the sponsors commitment. But it's them that put themselves and their machines on the track. And when they put on a spectacle for you, the fans out there, enjoy, lap it up.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that's financially got to pay the big dollars to fix their bloody cars, spend the days and hours in the sheds to get them ready for the next night or the next race. So, get down there, show a bit of pride around these teams, and acknowledge them at the scrutineer and at the square, and say thank you to them, because that means a lot. Thank you says a lot, especially for these drivers when they get out there and put their bodies and their cars on the machine, on the track, and getting smashed up for you bloody fans. I couldn't put it any other way. But get out there and support your team. Look, it starts off, mate. It doesn't get any easy for you guys on the first night. You're straight out on the track. You're the first ones up.
Yeah, it seems to be. We always get like a first up lately, so it's all right. Get it out of the way, eh?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Get the jitters out and get out there on the track. So you got a big one against the Waikato Warriors, and who are you guys next? You're up against the home team, Palmy. You're the well, actually, not bad when you get the first race out, and then use
the last
race in the first round. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it gives the crew a bit of time to fix it, man.
Yeah, while you guys watch the other races, eh?
We didn't say anything like that. Watching, hey, So,
that's awesome.
It's definitely a mean camaraderie we've already got, man, and obviously with the opportunity we got with Huntley, man, and what we built there, man, and it sort of started something, I guess, for the group, and now it's just a matter of building on the group, and having the wise old heads like the fellow that's sitting on the couch over here that's hiding, it's just having things like that that's on your side, man, and for us to have the opportunity to jump on board and keep building something now is the next step. So, yeah.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Is you got to start somewhere and build from that. You can't expect any team to jump in first time together and be perfect, eh? It's all about building and behind the scenes stuff too is building as well.
Yeah, 100%, man. It's a massive effort, and that's what I mean. I've been. I think I can say this. I've been the pitch in the background, for so long now, and now to actually be involved in it, you think you have an understanding of what these guys are doing, and you're fixing the cars and whatnot. But now you take the next step and you have a crack at it, and you definitely see what the ladies and gentlemen do in the background, and you take your hat off to them, man. It's a massive effort, man, and I mean, mate, if I could pay the $55 for the live stream instead of racing, it'd be a whole lot cheaper and easier on the pocket, eh, man? And that's what I mean. It's a massive effort, man. It's been a cool ride so far, and I look forward to the rest of it.
So is this your first big teams event, Jeff?
I did Huntley, obviously, a couple weeks or whatever it was.
His first one.
But yeah, I mean, I honestly, I brought the car 3-4 meetings before Huntley, bro, and had a crack and just loved it, and said to the boys that I'll jump in and I'll help you out where I can help out, and just got deeper and deeper, quicker and quicker.
Mate, does this guy ever shut up? His enthusiasm.
That's why you got the short straw, bro, and you got me on here.
Yeah, that's why we put Jeff. I can just sit here and it's all good.
Yeah, but you just got to ride the wave of what he's already amped, and it's only a couple of weeks away yet. He's already.
Hey, is it that obvious, bro?
Yeah, look at that. I see that's Tony in the background. And when you have the likes of Tony, who's had many years, just ask Tony quickly, how many years has he done teams? Yeah, how many years has he done teams?
We talked about this exact thing before because my daughter just turned 15 and she wasn't born when he had started, bro. So, hey, a couple of moons ago.
He reckons this will be his 11th.
How many?
His 11th year.
Oh, it's 11th year.
At Palmy.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's an achievement within itself, and that's credit to Tony, because 7 years don't come cheap when you're bloody doing teams racing week and every year, especially the big ones and everything like that. Well, that's well done, mate. Dan, your chalk. if Waikato wins, I'm going to drink a crate of Waikato. That's what he says.
Hey, you're on, bro. We hold you to that.
Marcus and Kaylee Tid, how are you going? Sheldon Arapita was good. Terry Smith, ring those bells. Samantha Kiss, cowbells will be loud at the Repco box on Saturday. We'll film it up there just for Booker.
Hey. But on that note, bro, massive shout out to Mike. We wouldn't be where we are without Mike, bro. He's massive to the club, and not just to us boys personally. It's massive to the club, bro. What that guy does. Anybody who wants to put as much as he puts on the line, man, is hugely grateful for all of it, bro. So yeah, massive shout out, Mike. You're on, bro. Keep coming. We love it.
Yeah. We know what you're saying there, Jeff. Because we were fortunate enough to have Mike and Sam with us at the 240s over the weekend. Mate, you want to see excitement?
That's why we've got the Repco Huntley at us just there at the side. You can see it.
Huntley, thank you.
Yeah. They support the sport, especially the Huntley Club, and we just thought it was just a great way to give back to those who look after the sport in a good way, with a heart and passion. It's really cool. It's a really cool thing, and to see Sam by the club rooms there watching the cars in that race, holy hell, eh?
Oh yeah,
bloody hell, yeah.
Have you guys got your sponsors in front of you? Do you know who all your sponsors are yet? You can give them all a shout out, eh?
Yeah, man. So there's Top Cat down in Palmy, massive, bro. Been part of us for ages. JA Digital, Flow Hydraulics. I don't know who that cat is, bro. Lightning Concrete, no idea who he is either. Laurenet Contracting and Matamata, the Stun Mullet, Property Scouts, Property Management in Tauranga, huge thank yous. Savage Electrical in Huntley, GDK Contracting, and Repco Huntley, TMPT Limited, Effort Construction, and then ZP Design. Massive thank you for the designing and sussing out the t-shirts and getting the new merch underway so that everybody can get the proper shirts. Like Booker's going to get a new one, bro. That other foreign shirt you showed before, bro. We've got a better one, bro.
Your team has to sign it though, eh?
Hey, mate, if that's all it takes, we'll do it.
Oh, that's cool. Look, Alan McRobbie's watching. Alan and AJ will join us tomorrow night for the Rebels, and he's just enjoying, look at these two, and they're going to bring a bit of fun as well. Nick Monk says, get a hit.
I feel like he's coming back for revenge, eh?
Oh, did you hear that, Alan? They didn't really get you once. Nick Monk says, get a haircut, Matt.
Hey.
I'm surprised he didn't come around for the barbecue. I was waiting for him to turn up.
Just reading the comments, eh? Oh, well, we appreciate you guys joining us tonight, and we do wish you all the best. And I do want to, the cowbells may get to be, but man, just ring them loud and proud, people, because supporting your team is what it's all about. Don't worry about the likes of a fat bastard like me worrying about a cowbell. Just get your bells going at teams and support your team and enjoy the moment and have fun with it, because it's the experience we have as a spectator, and the more we yell and scream makes it a bit of we lost Kinser, a better experience for you guys as well, So the louder they are, the more hyped you get. I would take it, eh?
Oh, it all adds to it for sure. Yep.
No, you nailed it before too, bro, when you said, everybody loves their teams, but let's not take it personal. Let's go and enjoy the moment and get behind the teams that are on the track at the end of the day. And, the balls are on the line, bro, so just go and enjoy the moment.
That's exactly it, mate. That's what we've got to do, is we've got to take note. We don't have to abuse people, It's just have fun. Oh, there's Tony. Just enjoy the spectacle that we get from teams, I'll probably have to bring Kins in if his is playing up. Let me see. Oh, no, he's gone again. There he is. You all right, Kins? No sound from him yet.
Yeah, test 1, 2, 3, bro. We need to check the volume.
He's going to get angry with it soon. We don't, no, he'll be right. We don't see an angry Kins anymore. He's a happy man. Hey, look, guys, really appreciate you. Oh, I've lost him again. Really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your diet to do this. We know you're busy. You're racing this weekend, having some fun. Good luck with that. We'll see you down there in Palmy, and I'm sure we'll have a few laughs and some fun down there too. But all the best, and Waikato supporters, get behind this team and just really pump it up at teams. It's good to see is that they're very strong supporters you guys have. So yeah, just take it in and enjoy it. And thanks guys again for joining us.
Yeah, massive thanks to both of you as well for what you do for our sport, bro. It's massive, and yeah, we look forward to the adventure ahead, bro. And yeah, we'll catch up with you, no doubt, soon enough.
100%.
See
Cheers, guys.
I'll see you boys on Saturday.
Okay, team, thanks. See
Ding,
you.
ling, 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 ding, ling, 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 ling. All right, see you later.
Awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
I
Kins
don't
is
know
fired
what-
up. You're going to throw something soon, eh, Kins, my bro?
Oh, this bloody go Alex R, blooming thing, doing all sorts of era things. But yeah,
bugger.
I'm back. I can hear. Yeah, but it's just one of those things. And well done to the Wanderers out for the first one against the Warriors. Then, of course, later that night up against the Panthers. And yeah, what a bloody night we've had with the celebration of the World 240s, obviously. With the winners there, obviously Brittany Carpenter and Josh Prentice. We caught up with the two Allstars, Larry Gonigan, who was Cody Chatfield, but also Randy T. And then we wrapped it up there with the two boys from Mulu Town with the Wanderers, Matt Jarvis and Jeff Kite as well. Tomorrow night, it carries on. It carries on. We have Bruce
Mate,
Robertson and Shane Stewart.
so tomorrow night we've got Bruce Robertson and Shane Dewar from the main sponsor joining us, as well as the Bay Park Busters and the Rotorua Rebels. So another big night tomorrow night, and don't forget we'll be doing that draw for the that competition will start next Monday for the kiddies, and yeah, you can get behind it and vote for your kids and get them in for this draw to win. But we thank everyone that joined us tonight. Thanks to all the guests from myself and Kins. We'll see you all tomorrow night for another from 7, of course. Every night this week's from 7. And yeah, just thanks for your support, and just to note too that we do have stars available now. I should have said it earlier. Facebook offered us stars, so if you want to help support us with the show, with the stars, and just so you know, the stars that you buy us as a contribution to help support our show. We split it between myself, Kins, and a charity. So it's just to help us with a bit of petrol to get around to do these shows at different places. You're not obligated to do anything. It's just something we've got there. But yeah, we split it for a charity as well. It's not just for us. So thanks for the support, Kins.
Oh, 100%, Books. You know, every little bit helps us get to do what we get to do. And fans out there, like everyone that's watched the show tonight, you know, get to see where things are at. And that's what it's all about. And having a bit of fun as we do build up. As we said tomorrow, got the Busters, Rebels, Bruce Robertson, and Shane Dewar. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your Monday, and we'll catch you back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow
7
night.
o'clock.
Yeah. Thanks, team.
Yeah.
Holy snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bub and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot, Natty.